we're going to Reena's farm.
And we're learning about how they grow their vegetables and everything, how they do their garden. We are also seeing the hydroponic plants and a bit of a teaching of the Jewish high holidays as well. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, the first thing that's going to happen is the students are going to join us. They're students from Hodgson Middle School, which is temporarily located at Vaughan Road Academy. What we're doing coincides with Jewish high holidays, I think, that celebrate a harvest. So there was a whole project with a whole bunch of containers growing by the school, but seniors help with the garden and students help with the garden. So it's an all-around kind of fun trip. And I'm 69 years old and I feel like I'm 11 on my first field trip. So thank you.
This container here has chives. This is from our original farm in 2021. These are the exact same plants that grew 4 years ago and are still producing now.
You change the soil.
We put in extra fertilizer, other things along the way, but we have really, in this one, we haven't touched the soil. How many of you know how different the temperature is between Toronto and York region?
No idea.
What makes the growing a lot easier for us, or to manage it, is because we are using the same equipment, the same plants. The only thing that is different is the environment in which it grows in. So for example, there's times when it is pouring down in Toronto and we have sun up here. And sometimes it's vice versa. And those are some of the major differences between sites.
So this is the same kind of garden. You can come along the fence and you can take a look at the garden.
No, there's a number of them.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Just like very nice. Now we see how they make it. This one is better, more than the one we buy in the store. Excellent.
We planted a couple different things. We planted zucchinis, tomatoes, cucumbers. Actually, last week we did take out some beets and stuff, and we were cleaning up some dry leaves, so it's like a nice routine.
2 years ago, we brought the CEO of the Vaughan Public Library on a tour very similar to the one you're going through today, and we asked her, would it be possible for us to grow here, not in the ground, but the same philosophy as we have at Oakwood Vaughan, on the ground. We've got some red cherry tomatoes. I've talked to the team here, and they are more than happy to have us come and harvest, because we're going to take it to the kitchen next door. Keep going.
I don't think I should get this one.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh my god, look, I found this great one right here.
Yeah, that's yours. So if you want to
Look
pick
at
from that one, that's fine.
This one actually got picked.
Please go ahead. Are we ready? We're gonna do a one demonstration of a rap. But what we're doing most is we're gonna engage with our happiness and our joy. Because Reena means joy. Did they tell you that? So I'm gonna show you how to cut with the knife properly, how to use it, hold it properly. But you always make sure the knife, your fingers are behind so that the blade doesn't cut you. So can you hold your knife for me like this? Okay. And we're gonna cut a bell pepper from the Reena garden.
Part of this Reena effort and our effort is really about a broader issue of sustainability. All of you are probably very aware of the environmental changes happening around us, but sustainability is more than the environment. We have to sustain each other. We have to have social sustainability, world peace. We have to find ways to share resources and so environment is part of that. So I'm really pleased you're here. I hope you really enjoyed the lunch. Also, take this and put it into action when you go home. Really, it's about sustaining social and environmental issues in that. Thank you for being here.
Right here.
So just to introduce myself, my name is Sandy Tobin. I'm a learning and development specialist at Reena. I've been here for many, many years. We develop courses, lots of different courses, including some of the Judaic courses that I developed. Today, we're going to offer you just a little bit of an insight into the high holidays, which are part of the Jewish holidays, which happen in September or October. It is the Jewish New Year. This year it's marking 5,785. You guys have your calendar, right? January, February, March, April. In Judaism, we have a Jewish calendar, and they have different months, right? And that's where we fall, all our holidays. So in the English calendar, Gregorian calendar,
What was your favorite part of the day?
Probably the cooking. I love cooking.
So what did you guys plant at Hodgson?
Yellow beans, I think some cucumbers, a lot of tomatoes. I think that's meat. It's a lot of it. I don't know the rest. It mainly grew over the summer, but I did see the end of some of the yellow beans, which were cool.
What do you think of the smoothie farm?
It's really cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it's wonderful, really. Yeah. Actually, it's wonderful because this is related to what we have been doing, and most of our seniors were involved there. I was also involved there. I did a lot of the garden watering, and we harvested a lot also.
I was also a war baby, so everybody had a garden that grew things. You know, you grew your own vegetables, so it's lovely seeing that happening just in this community. It's very nice, very pleasant.
I'm so pleased and I'm so happy to be here at Reena's farm. I've seen a lot of, grown plants like the hydroponic, technology of having a plant that grows in the water.
When you're a senior, like myself, and I have no family, so outings are important.
And this is wonderful because Reena have been part of our activity, and they have helped us reach where we are now. So it was, it's good to come to the place where the source of this innovative gardening is.
So I'm glad that I joined the group, and I thank you.